Hi, my name is Juana Gallegos, and this is my Kagan structure presentation. Unfortunately, last Monday I could not present because I had an emergency, but I may not be able to answer right now all the questions regarding my fellow classmates' Kagan structure, but I would like to make a quick reflection and hopefully and thankfully from the opportunity that the professor gave me of presenting next week's class, I will be able to see other classmates' presentations and give another reflection. But overall, this is my initial Kagan presentation, and I picked the showdown Kagan presentation. I liked it because in its description it mentions that students will be given a series of questions, and I, as the team captain, I should say, will give them a brief description of the instructions and then show them questions. Now, the goal here is that the students will answer the questions. They will be given, or they will use the materials of a pencil and a paper to write down their answers. And when I say showdown, they will all stop writing and show me their answers. But the overall goal of this Kagan structure is that if the student or if a student does not answer the question correctly, the students that do answer the question correctly will be given the opportunity to guide and help their fellow classmate. So this Kagan structure is really about teamwork and working together to complete the goal of answering the questions correctly. So, as we see here, this is me and my class before we begin the game. I will introduce my structure with a brief explanation of the rules and the materials. And I added a little bit of images here so they can get motivated. So this is an example of the first question in my Kagan structure. I was inspired by a game of, it's called if you're if you're smarter than a fifth grader, and I realized that many of the questions I missed for some reason. I guess you forget the basic information you need at school, and I used some of these fun questions in my Kagan structure. So here's one of the questions, and then the answer would be this. And it goes throughout. I also added questions about the chapters that we read, and I thought it was interesting to do that because it would make them reflect upon their readings and also review their readings. And I think that this is a good opportunity to make a conversation within the students or within the classmates to help each other and also review the lectures in the classroom. So with that, there would be another example here. The answers would be there, but obviously my goal here is to allow them time to discuss and reflect on the answer before I give them the answer. And then here's another quick question. What species can live on both water and land? I actually got this one wrong when I did it, and it's amphibians. And following this is another question from the chapter. And like I said, mostly my goal here is not to give them the answer, but for them to reflect and talk to each other and to teach each other about what's the answer and why that's the answer. And I'm just basically guiding them through this process. And I really think that the content is not about the content really, it's more about them working as a team and creating the opportunity to discuss and reflect. And I think that's more helpful in actually understanding the concepts better and remembering them, because I think that's more important also, that they remember why that's the answer and that information. And I think that's a good opportunity to provide engagement between each other as a class. Overall, this would be the last question, and then I would end it like with this, with myself cheering them on. My goal obviously would be to cheer them on and not to judge either they got it right or wrong, but rather motivate that they work as a team. Like I said, I was not able to meet with my classmates, but I do hope to have an opportunity to just put my comments afterwards about my other classmates' Keegan structure. I was able to see Megan's during the class time, and I really enjoyed her structure about using the Beauty and the Beast. I actually did not. I love that movie, and I didn't think about how she reflected the questions to the movie, and give me a new perspective, you could say, about that movie. But yeah, overall, I'm excited to show this to my classmates. I do hope that everything goes smoothly, and that they're able to review and relearn things that they probably forgot about. So thank you, Professor Pineda, and I'm excited to see you all on Monday. Thank you.